Good morning everybody. I am Raju Chaudhary and now I am going to present a report that was happened and conducted during the third days of TPD training. First of all, I want to start my report with a famous quotation. The quotation is given by William Arthur Ward. The quotation is, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires." We know that training is one of the methods of developing, reviving, refreshing and updating our old knowledge that we have already learned or acquired. If the training is not given, even the expert will gradually begin to forget he/she has mastered over the subject. Even if the training is not provided to the teachers time and again, it would be difficult for him/her to get acquainted with the ever-changing society, community, country, and the world. The teacher may become mediocre, good, or superior, but to be great teacher, it is very necessary to take the training. Only the training can convert the mediocre teacher into great teacher, and only great teacher can inspire his/her students to engage in their teaching learning activities. So it has become inevitable part of the teachers in which they get the opportunity to review, renew, refresh and update his knowledge and talent.
Trained teachers. So teacher training programs should be conducted by the concerned authorities, and then if there is no sufficient teaching materials, it should be provided there. And then the most important,
dear friends, now I am going to present the activities. In the first sessions, as usual, all the participants had gathered at 10:30 in the ETC hall. In the first part of the session, Mr. Dilli Raj Bhatt sir handed over the responsibility of coordinator to Mr. Tek Raj Joshi sir, and under his command our reporter sir Mr. Arjun Chaudhary reporting that had been happened and conducted all the activities of second day's session. The responsibility of manager was handed over to Mr. Bir Bahadur Mahara sir, entertainer to Mr. Lal Bahadur Saud sir, and I was given the responsibility of report writing that would happen during the running session. After exchanging program of the handing over the responsibilities, our coordinator sir asked to run the training to our roster trainer Mr. Ram Bahadur Bhandari sir. After that, our TPD training started formally. The roster trainer sir presented a slide about the teaching speaking skill. After that, the trainees were assigned group work tasks as panel discussion on developing speaking skill purposes. For this purpose, all the peer trainees were divided into 5 different groups and asked them to choose different topics to be discussed and create their own role play in the simulated situation. 12:30, about 10 minutes break was taken to break the monotony of the trainees, teachers and refresh our mind. After the break, the second session was started. All the 5 groups presented their simulated role play in a simulated situation, one after another, to 5 groups gradually. Time and again, entertainers was entertaining the class by singing songs, telling jokes and also sometimes dancing. After the presentation of simulated role play, our trainer clarified even more about the teaching speaking skills, purpose of teaching, stages of teaching speaking skills, etc. At 2:15, about half an hour, we took final break for having snacks. After that, at 2:45, we all again entered the class hall. After having snacks, our final session started at 2:45 sharp. The session was started with singing a sweet song. After that, coordinator sir signaled to the trainer to continue our class. Mr. Roster trainer clicked the button of the projector to present another slide about synchronous and asynchronous learning, but the projector was not working properly, and this is because of new topic to almost all the trainees. The trainer sir had to be explained orally one by one, and trainees had to be listened monotonously. Because of short topic, it is finished untimely. Even half hour had remained to be 4 o'clock. So rest of the time we were entertained by singing and dancing in the class. In this way, 3rd days of TPD training completed. I want to terminate my report by saying a famous quotation given by the Henry Ford. The quotation is that anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80, and anyone who keeps learning stays young. As a teacher, we should be informer, leaders, managers, facilitators, administrators, etc. It means that we should be all-rounders. He should have the knowledge of all the sectors. This can be possible only through learnings, as mentioned in the above quotes. So we should never stop learning, no matter how old they are. This will boost up our teaching proficiency. Thank you. Now we enjoy the dance performed by the Sunita ma'am.